My name is Zane Fakani, and I am one of the co-owners of Steinborn Inc. Realtors, which consists of Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Steinborn Associates. It consists of Steinborn TCN Commercial, Steinborn Property Management, and REI, our residential real estate school.
My name's Amy Hummer, and I am the president and co-owner of Steinborn Inc. Realtors, family of companies that covers residential real estate, commercial real estate, and property management. I've been working with 8 Signal for about 14 years now. It's been an evolution of different responsibilities and roles, but 14 years.
8 Signal had already had a relationship and a working relationship with Steinborn, so it came with the package. So I was introduced to 8 Signal shortly thereafter we became partners.
So I have a new partner in the company now, and so it was an opportunity to introduce him to all of the different marketing components that we had in the company. 8 Signal at the time was hosting our websites and doing some different things with us. So I wanted that introduction to happen, and we all had our first meeting and just hit it off really well and started working on some new projects together.
I gotta say that our first meeting with 8 Signal was certainly unique. I had started meeting with all of our marketing partners, and this one was definitely the one that stood out from all the others. Certainly, we had a home-cooked meal brought to the office, which is a first for us. Frankly, we didn't get sandwiches from some of the other ones, so having a home-cooked meal was certainly a nice change.
Marketing has always been one of the components that I did, but I didn't really enjoy it necessarily, and I didn't really know how to be really good at it. The partnership I knew would put new light on the marketing department and give us some new opportunities. And so I had frustrations leading up to this point. And so it was a great opportunity for us to do a lot of problem solving.
Once we became partners, one of the first things that we did is start looking at how we were doing marketing, where we were being successful with our marketing efforts, and where those efforts could be improved upon. And we went through one by one all of our marketing partners and broke down what they were providing and if we were getting the benefits that we were looking for from those providers, and started developing relationships with all of them, and certainly developed a strong relationship with 8 Signal.
My vision for marketing was that it would be a process, it would be accountable. We had lost sight of really a focus to our marketing, and we needed a new focus to it. Wanted it to be primarily focused on our realtors and eventually focused on our community. And we just weren't in alignment at that point. And so we knew really we wanted to start with our realtors and be focused on them.
Steinborn's been a company in the Las Cruces community for many years, so it wasn't necessarily that there was a huge problem that had to be completely reconstructed. What we were looking at is how do we improve, how do we give more opportunities for each and every one of our realtors, and how do we continue to increase our brand presence in the Las Cruces market.
The FCMO focus for us came into play because we knew there was a level of expertise we didn't have here in the company, probably a position we didn't have as a small business, the ability to hire someone full-time into that position. I remember the first time that it came up in a conversation with 8 Signal, and it was like, I think that could be a great opportunity for us. And so we sat down, had long conversations, and pursued it.
Not only did we get home-cooked meal once, but twice from 8 Signal. So that might be their niche in the marketing world. Really, 8 Signal spent a lot of time getting to know us and what our vision was. They didn't tell us what they could provide us. They asked what we needed, and we spent a lot of time in those discussions, lining out what it was that we needed, what was important, what wasn't important. And so we were able to really customize a plan moving forward that hit on all those strengths that we were looking for. Yeah, it was good timing for us. Certainly, Amy, my partner here at Steinborn, was in those meetings as well. So it was good for us to have those conversations both before, after, and during those level 10 meetings, and made sure that we were aligned. We knew we were aligned on all the big picture items, but it gave us an opportunity to continue to break those down and continue to be going forward with the same vision.
It's a great addition to the company. We're doing a lot of cleanup on the back end of our company right now when it comes to our marketing and our marketing processes. But the feedback from our realtors is extremely positive, And at the end of the day, that's our customer, and we want to make sure that they're pleased with it. And so we've seen the trickle-down effect.
As a company of realtors, what we do for a living is market people's homes. So that there is no more important place to start than marketing of the company and marketing for our realtors. You know, our company, like many other companies out there, we can't necessarily afford to go out and hire a CMO specifically with the knowledge of everything that we needed, the background that we were looking for, and all the nuances that we needed within our company. So doing it on a fractional basis allowed us access to, that type of information and that type of person that we probably couldn't afford it otherwise.
I think my biggest concern was that they would not be here in the building 24/7. I come from a work environment that I'm used to everyone being around me, that I can go sit down, brainstorm with, talk directly to. And so when you have someone out there working with you that you're not seeing every day, I wasn't sure how that was going to work for us, but it's proved itself out. It hasn't been a problem. Trust has gone up 100%, if not more. We had concerns leading into this of what was being done and was it effective, and were we reaching all of our realtors with our marketing department, and we're seeing the results now. So trust has gone up a lot.
Yeah, so it was a new seat for us. We weren't replacing somebody with that, so it was kind of a blank slate. And really, I think the biggest concerns was time. Right? How much time do we need? How much time is sufficient? And how much time is it going to take to really get us where we want to be with our marketing and brand vision that we had developed? Yeah, certainly we've only been at it for a little while now, but certainly we can see that we're making some progress, and we're really excited about the efforts that we're making and where we'll be within the next year.
Tell me one of your hidden talents that I haven't heard about.
Oh, well, that's not going to be much fun with me. I have no hidden talent. I rarely have any talents that can be seen or hidden. Hidden talents? No, none. None?
So I do have a hidden talent. Well, it's actually from my past. So when I was a senior in high school, I was the Texas State typing champion. I typed 95 words a minute with no mistakes, and that is my hidden talent.